Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Unreal English. I'm Alex, and today I'm not alone. We have someone special with us. Say hi, Sarah.
Hey everyone. Hi, Alex. I'm so happy to be here again. And I'm extra excited because today's topic is one that everyone talks about.
Exactly. If you've ever found yourself translating every sentence in your head before speaking, this episode is for you.
Oh, yes. I remember that feeling. You try to speak English, but your brain first says everything in your language, and then you translate. And by the time you want to speak, the conversation is already over.
I know, right? It's like buffering in real life. But don't worry. Today, we're going to help you fix that. We'll show you how to think directly in English step by step.
And when you do that, trust me, speaking, listening, and even writing in English becomes easier.
So, stay with us till the end. We've got something very practical, and by the time we finish, you'll already know how to start training your English brain. And if you enjoy learning this way, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell. That way, you won't miss our next lessons.
Okay, Alex, let's start with the big question. Why is thinking in English so important?
Great question. When you think in your native language, you always have to translate. That slows everything down. Your brain is working double. It builds a sentence in your language, then tries to change it into English.
Exactly. And the funny part is, translation doesn't always work. For example, if you translate I am cold word by word from some languages, you might say, I have cold. Sounds strange, right?
Yeah, that's a classic. So the goal is to train your brain to form sentences the way English speakers do, naturally, automatically, without that extra step.
And when you do that, your English starts to flow. You speak faster, with more confidence, and you sound more natural.
Also, your listening improves too. When you think in English, your brain doesn't need to translate every sound, it just understands.
That's so true. It's like your brain switches from translate mode to English mode. And suddenly, even movies and songs become easier to understand.
So basically, thinking in English helps you in four ways. You speak faster, sound more confident, understand better, and even pronounce words more naturally.
Exactly. So the question now is, how can we train our brain to do that?
But before we jump into the steps, let's talk about a few mistakes that stop learners from thinking in English.
Yes, because understanding what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do.
Mistake number one, relying too much on translation. If you always translate before speaking, your brain never learns to think in English directly.
Right. It's like trying to run while looking at your feet. You'll never get far. At some point, you need to trust your brain.
Mistake number two, thinking too much about grammar while speaking. Grammar is important, of course, but if you stop every time to check the rules in your head, you'll sound robotic and nervous.
Totally. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes. The difference is they don't care. They just keep speaking.
Mistake number three, being afraid to make mistakes. Fear is like a wall between you and fluency.
Yeah, 100%. You can't build confidence without mistakes. Every mistake is a lesson, not a failure.
And finally, mistake number four, not surrounding yourself with English. If you only use English in your lessons, your brain will never fully switch to English mode.
So, let's fix that. It's time for the fun part, how to actually train your brain to think in English.
Yes, let's go step by step.
Step 1. Name things around you in English. This is super simple but very powerful. Just look around you and say what you see. Table, chair, window, phone. Do it in your mind or Say it quietly. No need to shout it on the bus.
Please don't shout on the bus. And when you get better, start making small sentences. For example, instead of just thinking cup, say, I'm drinking tea from my cup.
Perfect. That connects English to your real life, not just to your textbook.
Step 2, talk to yourself in English. Yes, really. Talk to yourself. It might sound funny, but it works.
I do that all the time. I walk around and say things like, I'm turning on the light, or I'm cooking dinner. It's simple, but your brain gets used to forming thoughts in English.
Exactly. And no one is judging you. You're your own best practice partner.
Step 3, use an English-to-English dictionary. When you search for new words, don't translate into your language. Read the meaning in English.
Yes, that's such a good tip. When you learn excited and the dictionary says feeling very happy about something, you already connect English to English. No translation, just meaning.
Step 4, think in simple sentences first. Don't try to sound like Shakespeare from day one. Start small. I like coffee. The sun is bright. I feel good.
Exactly. Simple is powerful. And step by step, your sentences will grow longer.
Step 5, create an English inner voice. Talk to yourself in your head in English. When you plan your day, think, I'll go to the gym after work. When you're hungry, think, I want something sweet.
And when you're angry, think, I need to calm down. Seriously, though, that's how English becomes a part of you.
And step 6, surround yourself with English. Watch videos, listen to podcasts, read short stories, even change your phone language.
Exactly. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps other learners find our podcast, and it helps you too. YouTube will show you more English content automatically.
All right, let's move on to daily habits. These are small things you can do every day to make thinking in English automatic.
Yes, because just knowing the steps is not enough. You have to practice them.
So here's habit number 1. Start and end your day in English. When you wake up, before you check your phone, think, today is Friday. I have work at 9. I'll meet my friend later.
And before you sleep, think in English again. What did I do today? Did I learn something new? Did I enjoy my day?
It's like brushing your teeth, but for your English brain.
I love that. English hygiene. Habit number 2, set a no translation zone. For 30 minutes each day, challenge yourself to think only in English. No translation allowed.
At first it feels hard, but after a few days it becomes fun. You'll notice your brain starts switching faster.
Habit number 3, speak to yourself out loud for a few minutes a day. Yes, talk out loud. Describe what you're doing. I'm washing the dishes. I'm making coffee. The coffee smells amazing.
Exactly. And if someone looks at you weirdly, just tell them you're practicing for your international podcast career.
Habit number 4, use English during simple activities. Cooking, driving, walking, exercising, all perfect moments. For example, when you walk outside, think, the sun is bright today. The air feels fresh.
Habit number 5, keep an English journal. Write one short paragraph a day. You don't need perfect grammar, just express your thoughts.
Writing is thinking. When you write your thoughts in English, you teach your brain to stay in English mode.
Okay, so let's quickly summarize the daily habits. Start and end your day in English. 30 minutes with no translation. Talk to yourself out loud. Use English in daily life. Keep an English journal.
If you do these small things every day, your brain will start using English naturally, even when you don't plan to.
Now, of course, we all face challenges, so let's talk about how to stay motivated and what to do when it gets tough.
Yes, because it's normal to struggle sometimes. The first challenge, your brain still switches back to your native language. Don't worry, that's normal. Just be patient.
Start small. Think short English phrases. Even one word is a win. If you forget a word, describe it. Like if you forget refrigerator, say, the cold box where I keep food.
That's actually a good one. And it works. You're still thinking in English. That's what matters.
Second challenge, you feel like you're not improving. It happens to everyone.
Solution: track your progress. Keep a small notebook or record your voice. After a few weeks, listen again. You'll be surprised how much better you sound.
And remember, progress in language is slow but steady. The key is not perfection, it's consistency.
Absolutely. Fluency comes from practice, not from fear.
So if you're still with us, hit that like button, not just to support us, but to remind yourself that you're committed to learning.
Before we finish, we have a question for you. What time of day do you usually practice your English? Morning, afternoon, or evening? Tell us in the comments. Writing your answer in English is great practice.
Yes, use the comments as your English notebook. Every time you write, you train your brain to think in English.
And one more thing. What's your favorite English word right now? Maybe it's motivation, coffee, or sunshine. Write it below and tell us why you like it.
I like that question. For me, it's growth, because learning English is growth.
For me, it's smile because smiling makes learning easier.
Nice. Okay, my friends, time to wrap up. Today we talked about how to stop translating and start thinking directly in English. We covered why it's important, common mistakes, 6 main steps, and 5 daily habits.
Remember, start small, stay consistent, and be kind to yourself. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just start today.
Exactly. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
And don't forget to practice in the comments. We really love reading them.
All right, that's it for today's episode of Unreal English. Keep thinking in English, keep practicing, and as always, keep believing in yourself.
See you next time, friends. Bye for now.